See, my thing is I belong to a very special club. Has a long title. A lot of people claim to belong to the club, but they really don't. They just say they do. And the name of my club is I Mind My Own Damn Business. Because the day I started minding my own damn business was the day I came to realize how much damn business I had to mind. Brother Taye, I can't see how so many people can spend so much of their time in other people's business. I wish I had more hours in a day, more days in a week. If I would have lived 3 lifetimes and each lifetime was 150 years, I'd still have work to do on my 4th lifetime. I just don't get into other people's business, personal business, because I'm too busy focused on the children and what we have to do for them. We have a lot of work we have to do, Brother Taye. We don't have time to be fighting amongst ourselves right now. We have to change our mindset. Who cares? You call Negro, Moor, N-word, Hebrew, Israelite, Christian, Muslim. I don't care. Whatever you want to call yourself, I'll call you. If that's how you want to be referenced, that's how I'll call you. But just understand, I don't see no difference between you and me. I may not be what you call yourself, but I am what the Creator called us. And they called us to do some work here. And I think we're wasting time. We're procrastinating. And procrastination is the thief of time. The most precious thing you have, Brother Taye, because you're a young brother. Let me tell you, brother, the most precious thing you have, if people could understand this, then they'd understand a lot of other things. Tomorrow's my birthday. In the 68 years that I have been alive, brother, tomorrow will be 68 years, starting by 69. The one thing I've learned, which is the most important thing that each of us should learn, is the most precious thing you have is time. And how you spend it, you can lose your entire wealth, but you can make more money. Your house can burn down, but you can buy another house. That goes for everything else. The one thing you can't get back is November 14th, 2021. And how you spent yesterday determines how you spent your time. Spend it wisely. Don't waste it. Be forever moving forward and never backwards. The number one thing black folk got to do is we got to stop fighting amongst ourselves. Every place that I have seen the overtaking of an African society, before those Indo-Europeans get into Africa, there's something that I notice about African people. They're fighting amongst themselves. You can go back to Kush, Kemet. You can go back to the enslavement period. You can go back to the Moors. They were fighting amongst themselves. And that's how Castile and Aragon was able to come in and throw them out. We did it sometimes on the plantation. We did it during the civil rights movement. And we're doing it even now. And the one thread that connects all these thousands of years is we fighting amongst ourselves. And then we got divide and conquer. We have to unite. Stop fighting amongst ourselves. We don't have to agree. It's all right, you don't agree with me. But that disagreement should not make us disagreeable. I can see a Hebrew Israelite, a Muslim, a Christian, a Rosicrucian, a Buddhist, an agnostic, an atheist, a Zoroastrian, and I could see someone think like me. We all could be at the table and we could come up with a solution for the issue of our people and not let whatever ism that creates our schisms defeat what it is that we're trying to do.
Oh man, indeed. First and foremost, happy birthday. We happy to have you, man, for so
No
long.
doubt.
Yeah, you know
No
what I'm saying?
doubt.
Keep up the great work. But I can kind of, attest to what you're saying because I've been to about 70 countries all around the world. So I lived in South Africa. So you would think, how can 10% rule the 90%? That 10%, they together. But the other 90 is Zulu and Xhosa, and Nigerian, Kenyan, people from Zimbabwe. Then you got the Indian population. Then you got another group of people called colored. They another black group of people, and they all kind of at odds with each other. They're not working together. So that 10%, they got the land, they got the businesses, they got the money, but you
Mhm.
just see it all around.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's the same way here.
man.
We got Puerto Rican, we got Dominican, we got Jamaican, we got Haitian, we got African American, you know? And look at us. We don't realize that we're one and the same people. Spanish is to Puerto Ricans what English is to me. And it's only by matter of degree as it relates to how the geographic location dealt with the intermingling of the different groups, be it African, indigenous, and European. And there are some that lean more towards the European, like in Cuba, even though Cuba is 78% black. When you go to Brazil, the great majority is black. But Portuguese is the language for them, just like English is for me. So we need to create a common language that we all can speak. And I'm recommending that it be Kiswahili.
Oh man, that'd be powerful.
If I go to Brazil and my brothers and sisters are speaking Portuguese and I speak English, we should be able to speak to each other in Kiswahili. If I go to Holland and my brothers and sisters are speaking Dutch, I speak English, we should be able to speak to each other in Kiswahili. And why Kiswahili? All African languages are pure and wonderful. But let's be practical. Practical. Kiswahili is the largest African language spoken in the world. It is the seventh largest language spoken in the world. We already have celebrations using Kiswahili, like Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
They already have language programs that teach Kiswahili. And if you want to know one, go to abibitumi.com. They teach Kiswahili. They teach Meduneta. Meduneta must become our classical language, just like Greek is Western classical language. You know, they don't speak the classical Greek, but it is the language of the Western world, just like medicine and law uses Latin. You know, how many times last year did we hear the term quid pro quo? Quid pro quo. Okay, this for that. Quid pro quo. This for that. People saying quid pro quo. What does that mean? Why is anybody using Latin today? Well, it's in medicine and it's in law. It's a classical language for them. Meduneta hieroglyphics must become our classical language. And Kiswahili should become our practical spoken language around the world.
Man, that would be powerful, man. If we could just get
Yeah.
on code with that one thing, man, that would shift so much stuff for us.
Oh yeah. I mean, think about going to Nigeria and go to West, Yoruba land, and they speak Yoruban. You speak English, but you can speak to each other in Kiswahili. You know what kind of power you got there?
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm the type of person, when I see black people out, I'll be wanting to speak to them. Like, what's up, brother? But they in the airport, they might speak French or might speak Yoruba.
Yeah,
So sometimes you can just give them the head nod. You can't really conversate with them. So.
yeah. And we just look at each other, man. No matter where we from, we know what that look is.
Right.
That nod, what that nod means. I recognize you. I
Yeah.
respect you. Ra, in the light of the creator, spect means to look. Respect means to look at a person with the respect of the creator.
No doubt.